Apparently, vinyl is a bit of a big deal again, but for some it always has been, like Rega. The British hi-fi manufacturer has made quite a habit of winning our Product of the Year award in our turntable category. But what goes into making one? We thought it was high time we found out, so we've come down to Rega's headquarters in Southend to meet with Simon Webster, the company's sales and marketing coordinator. He's worked in just about every department in his 23 years with the company, so he's the perfect person to talk us through the making of Rega's new Planar 3 turntable.
So the Planar 3 production starts with an inspection of the plinth itself, and then we have to silkscreen print the logo before production starts the next day. Okay, so the next part is to fit the top and bottom brace. We use specific jigs for this to keep accuracy. Even pressures applied across the plinth to make sure that the brace is fitted flat and securely. And now we can fit the pre-prepared motor assembly, 24-volt low noise synchronous motor. PCB is pre-clipped into the motor cover tray, which has integrated cooling. The main switch is fitted, switch channel put into place. While the motor is clamped and the sticky pad that puts the motor in place is curing. It allows us to do the final preparation, fit the 3 feet and the hinges. So the next stage is to fit the hub bearing. To deal with tolerances in the plinth, we match each plinth to 3 different specific sizes of hub for a perfect fit. The bearing design is Rega's own design, it's patent pending at the moment. Hub bearing pushed into place, which rides on top of the 3/16 ball bearing. Let's spin, make sure it feels good. If we're happy with that, then the turntable is now ready for its test. This box here, this allows us to select which model turntable is being tested, and it is set up to all the Rega specified tolerances. We now use an electronic test procedure that's been developed by Rega's engineers in order to remove the inaccuracies of using old vinyl and analogue wound flutter meters. We now use an encoder disc, which is far more accurate than anything we've been able to use before. Lets us check wow, flutter, drift to much tighter tolerances than previously possible. Okay, we're now entering the tone arm department, one of 2 within Rega. It's the first stage. We inspect the tube, looking for good powder coat finish, and it's reamed to make sure the sleeve hole is clear. So the spindle and bearing assembly are placed into the tube, and then we'll adjust up the adjustment nut until all the play is removed. So at this point we have 2 parts of the wiring loom for the tone arms, and we're using a crimping machine and high power magnification in order to make sure the crimp is perfect. Okay, now we're going to fit the wiring loom. We use a guitar string and all the wires should come out first time. And then the final check is the tracking pressure spring, and that's ready to go. Okay, we're in the cartridge department. So here we have a range of Rega moving magnet cartridges. Each one is hand built, and this is already wound the right hand channel for a feeder 2 moving coil cartridge, and he's now going to wind the left hand channel. A painstaking process, takes a lot of skill, care and attention. Okay, so the new glass platter for the Planar 3, 12mm made from opti-white glass. It's extremely accurate. Float glass is naturally flat, so it's a perfect material. It starts life as a square and is cut with a high pressure water jet and goes through many processes, obviously, to get this beautiful finish that we have here. Now the turntables have all been cleaned, we can fit the tone arm. Obviously some will be with Rega cartridges fitted, some without. Simple process, feed the arm cable through, then we have a 3-point rigid mount on top. Each tone arm will be screwed into place, checked for alignment, and then final quick clean, and then we are ready for packing and lidding. Okay, so the final part after all of what we've seen is the packaging. A chance to have a quick final look over the turntable, quick clean and inspection. Each one then obviously has a serial number fitted, placed into the polystyrene end cap, nice and tight between the top lid section and the platter, so that nothing can move during shipment, and carefully placed into the box, stapled and stick it up for wherever around the world it will be going.
So that's how a turntable is made, or at least how Rega does it. Don't forget you can find a whole host of turntable reviews and recommendations on whathifi.com. And if you've enjoyed this video, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe for more. If you want to get in contact, you can get us on all of the social media channels. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or add us on Google+.